Corruption, one of the most persistent ailments crippling the Indian system, has its roots deeply embedded in the society's fabric. It's a malady that spares no one, not even the highest echelons of the Indian administrative services, as we will see in the case of IAS officer Pooja Singhal. Singhal's story begins in the early years of her career, when she was a bright-eyed officer, eager to make a difference. But as the saying goes, power corrupts, and absolute power corrupts absolutely. The first signs of corruption began to surface when Singhal was posted in the revenue department. There were whispers about her involvement in illegal land deals, but nothing substantial enough to raise eyebrows. The plot thickened when Singhal was transferred to the health department. She was now dealing with larger sums of money, and the stakes were higher. Allegations of her involvement in fraudulent procurement of medical equipment started to circulate. This time, the whispers grew louder, the rumors more insistent. Despite the growing cloud of suspicion, Singhal managed to keep her position, a testament to her cunning and influence. However, her luck ran out when an anonymous tip-off led to a full-blown investigation. The allegations were no longer just rumors, they were backed by hard evidence. The investigation revealed a web of corruption that was staggering in its scope. Singhal, it seemed, was not just a participant, but the mastermind of a large-scale scam. She had allegedly pocketed huge sums of money by manipulating procurement procedures and inflating costs. But that wasn't all. The investigation also uncovered evidence of money laundering, with Singhal allegedly using her ill-gotten gains to buy properties and other assets. The fallout was swift and severe. Singhal was suspended from her post and arrested. The court case that followed was a media circus, with every twist and turn dissected by the public. As the trial progressed, more details emerged, painting a picture of a woman who had used her position of power for personal gain. In the end, Singhal was found guilty of corruption and sentenced to jail. Her assets were seized, and she was stripped of her prestigious IAS title. It was a dramatic fall from grace for someone who had once been seen as a promising officer. So, there you have it, the story of Pooja Singhal, a tale that serves as a stark reminder of the corruption that plagues our system. It's a story of greed, power, and betrayal. It's a story that shows us that no one, no matter how high they might seem to be, is above the law. It's a story that compels us to question the integrity of those in positions of power and to demand accountability. In summary, Singhal's corruption scam is a cautionary tale. It began with whispers of illegal land deals during her tenure in the revenue department, escalated to fraudulent procurement in the health department, and ended with a full-blown investigation that unearthed a staggering web of corruption and money laundering. Singhal was found guilty, sentenced to jail, and stripped of her IAS title. It's a story that should serve as a wake-up call for all of us. Corruption, as we've seen, is a disease that spares no one, but it's also a disease that can be fought. And the first step in the fight is awareness. So stay informed, stay vigilant, and remember, the fight against corruption begins with